Hello and welcome. We are officially playing our next game on the list, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 1 for the NES. I know this comes as a bit of a shock. I mean, especially when you actually see what's like in the video, because there's a lot of stuff going on this time. We're like going to try and take over a few kingdoms. We're going to, go against Lu Bu and Dong Zhuo and Cao Cao and all those really other cool people. But, yeah, for those of you that don't know, Romance of the Three Kingdoms would eventually evolve into the current hit franchise, Dynasty Warriors. But it started off as a relatively an insanely complex RTS game. And the reason why it is insanely complex is because you can literally control everything. And I'm not good at this game. I'm not good at this game at all. I mean, I totally suck at this. I've never managed to beat it, so I'm going to try and do it today. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm gonna just pick the first one. I've heard that the easiest one to do this is the actual Battle of Three Kingdoms map, where Cao Cao actually controls a majority of it. You choose Cao Cao, and then you just go kick everyone's ass. But I suck even when it comes to that. So, I'm just gonna pick this one. I'm gonna go with Yuan Shao, and let's see how this goes, how this turns out. Man, already I'm getting hit with shit. Unlike other RTS games, like Age of Empires and, well, I guess Civilization does have it, but I think it's more prominent in like Age of Mythology and Caesar. There are natural disasters that will happen in this game, mainly floods and locusts. Fires happen very rarely, but they do happen. And usually fires are actually set by generals. It's kind of cool. It's like a battle tactic. And even though I have no training at all, I am going to actually attempt to invade this guy with, let's try and use our commander. Yuan Shao, go, invade said territory in an attempt to take it down. I should probably explain the combat of this game. The combat scenarios work in several different ways, and unfortunately, I don't know how to explain them because I am seriously stumped as all hell. If anyone knows how to actually, explain the combat going on right now, please let me know, because, oh my god, this is confusing. It looks really simple. I mean, you got your army here, and you got their army and units over there. But it's not that simple. There's a bunch of, because you can control literally everything about the game, there's just so much that you can attempt to try and do. So I'm going to try to advance my units up here in order to take this guy out, and we're not yet in range. Of course not. Hey, the fire option opened up. Cool. Setting a fire, I kind of recommend, even though, it's supposedly environmentally hazardous and it will pretty much kill the land that you're going after. But setting a fire will pretty much make the fights go a lot faster, or at least easier on one side. It's kind of random how fire affects it. If you look on the screen, there is in fact a wind indicator telling you which way the wind is blowing. So you can pretty much always tell where the fire is going to spread to, and if it's actually going to hurt you or not. The downside of this is if it spreads in the wrong direction, because the wind does change on a turn, like every turn. It'll probably end up hurting you a lot more than helping you. So it's iffy. It's very iffy. And yeah. Okay, we're officially in range. And nope, we lost. Ah, shit. You see, if your lead general dies or all of your territories get captured, you lose. Well, crap. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Come on, game. Be somewhat forgiving. At least let one of my sons or whatever take over the kingdom. No, they don't. Sadness. Seriously, guys, this game is ridiculously hard. If you seriously think that you've got the time to, actually play this game and, get good at it, try it out. But I don't recommend it for those of the faint of heart or stupid of brain, because, my god, so much shit you can do. Alright, let's try and show off some of the other things. Start up a new game, and You know, we'll start on the second scenario. And because I'm feeling like an asshole, I'm going to start off with Dong Shuo, because I like Lu Bu. At least in the Dynasty Warriors incarnations. Except 4, and, well, I'll admit, in 5 he's too easy, but in 4 and 6 he's just freaking insane. They remade his character stats from 4 to make him easier to take down in 5, and it does show, because pretty much anyone can take down Lu Bu in 5 if you know what you're doing, regardless of your stats. And the same does in fact apply in like 6 and such, but unfortunately, they just upped him so much. I'm pretty sure that 5 is the only instance where Lu Bu can actually be qualified as easy. Regardless, well, not entirely regardless of who you're playing with. I mean, certain characters in that game have it really bad. Alright, so we're actually going to start doing this. We're going to try and spy on them. I don't have the resources to spy on them. Well, what do you mean? I just started. I should have enough resources to do basic things like spy. God damn it. Not cool, game. Not cool. I wanted to spy on them. That is what I wanted to do. Well, at least I can train my soldiers. Training your soldiers, depending on what general you put under them, actually increases their effectiveness in battle. I really don't know how much. And by really don't know how much, I mean I really, really don't know. If someone would actually explain to me how training your soldiers helps them, I would love to hear that, because I seriously have no idea what I'm doing in this game. Still very lost and confused. Alright. Another thing that you should notice, at least on the easier difficulty levels, like the lower difficulties and the first few scenarios, you'll very rarely, if ever, get attacked. And if you are attacked, they're pretty much guaranteed are going to kick your ass. So you have to play this game offensively. Unfortunately, every time you attempt to attack someone, I'm not entirely sure if it's there, but there seems to be a hidden defensive bonus for like defending their homeland or defending their territory or something along those lines. And with that in mind, you know, you're pretty much never going to win if you attack. You can win, and you eventually have to learn how to do it. But again, I don't know how. I have never the farthest that I've ever gotten in a specific scenario is when one of my most trusted generals decided to what happened? Well, apparently we did a fade to black somehow. I don't know how. Anyway, the farthest I've ever gotten in this game was when I was playing as Cao Cao, and I actually did do the Cao Cao method, where you already have half the map. The game should be super easy, but I didn't play the game aggressively enough. So one of my more powerful generals, Zhu Shu, the Crazy Tiger, if you guys know, bailed on me. It wasn't cool. He just up and left, and there was never given a reason why. He just defected over to somebody else. And I had a friend go through the same scenario doing the exact same things that I did, and even a few different things than what I did, and he will always do that. I'm pretty sure that didn't happen in the book. I never read the book, and I know that it doesn't happen, at least in the story of the games. Zhu Shu is incredibly loyal to Cao Cao. Cao Cao, sorry. I always get the pronunciation confused because in the first few Dynasty Warriors games, it's Cao Cao, like Moo Moo. And it gets confusing every now and then. So, yeah, guys, this has been, let's attempt to get, this has been attempt to play, our attempt of playing, I am stuttering all over the damn place. This has been our attempt to play Romance of the Three Kingdoms 1 on the SNES, on the Nintendo Entertainment System. There was, in fact, a game on the SNES to follow this. I'm not entirely sure if it's much different. I did play it once, and I'm still lost as all hell. But the Romance of the Three Kingdoms franchise is an incredibly expansive franchise. It still has games coming out for it every now and then. Rarely, mind you, but they're there. And thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, where we'll be actually starting a new game. Yay.